When crossing the road, NPCs will actually start to run if the light turns red and they're still on the road.
What? Who is this? Slow down. I don't understand you.
The headlights on your car work just like they do in real life. Here's what I mean. You may or may not know that the headlights on your car aren't equal in strength or distance. In fact, the driver's side light will always be a bit weaker and won't go as far, and the reason for that is so that it doesn't blind oncoming traffic. In America, the driver is on the left side of the car, and as a result, in GTA 5, the left headlight doesn't shine as far as the right. Sometimes if you go into LS Customs but you don't buy or repair anything, the mechanic will actually be upset and a little bit rude even.
Did you need something or are you just being a dick? What can the best mechanic in LS do for you? Hey, I got other customers, you know.
If you break a window and walk over the broken glass on the floor, you can actually hear your character stepping on the glass. When you're driving and you're on your phone, you can't adjust the headlights or honk your horn anymore because your hands are preoccupied. When you're listening to Blaine County radio, as you get closer to Los Santos and further away from Blaine County, the radio will lose signal.
Fuel industry.
No.
I heard that.
No. Listeners, that is not true. As I was saying, 85% of these scientists are on the payroll of China, and they want to shut down our gas stations and shove electric cars down our throats. How are we going to get anywhere? What are we going to do?
When you shoot out the police lights on a police car, the police sirens will then actually produce a broken sound. Depending on how new the car is that you're driving, if you put the radio on and go in first person mode, the radio inside the car will actually display the correct name of the station you're listening to. You can lower your car window by going unarmed and emoting out of the window. Wind speed is more noticeable the higher you are off the ground, just like in real life. Things like nets and flags that blow in the wind will actually change and are interactable if your character's standing in the way. Helicopters create real lifelike air downforce when you're close to the ground and close to the ocean. Water from a fire truck will actually clean the floor of things like gasoline or anything else.
I don't need a checkup. It's enough. What you want to this? Ufa, stop being a little bitch. What the fuck?
GTA 5 actually has realistic light pollution. You can tell because when you look up in the night sky, stars are way more visible when you're out in the middle of nowhere as opposed to when you're in a polluted city. A lot of people complain that there isn't destruction in GTA 5. This is something we're hoping to see more of in GTA 6. But there are certain points around the map where some destruction can be seen. One of which is out in sandy shores and in the mountainous areas. You can actually crush the small rocks on the side of the road. If you kill someone with a thermal scope and you stay scoped on their body, you can actually see the heat slowly dissipate out of their body. If you shoot the rockets in Fort Zancudo, they'll ignite and start to take off. When you enter a car, the minimap will actually tilt slightly to give you a better view of the road in front of you, as opposed to just having a bird's eye view when you're on foot. If your car is completely broken, the lights inside the vehicle actually work. For example, the check engine light will turn on.
Let's go!
Just like in real life, the front windshield of your car is actually a lot stronger and more bullet resistant than the side windows. All of the older and more run-down vehicles around the map, of course you can just see the outside is a lot more aged, rusty, dirty, might even have bird poop on it, but upon closer inspection, if you hop inside and go in first person, all of the interior is completely aged as well. We've got torn car seats, dirt, and scratches. You can also notice that when the door is open, the interior light will turn on in a lot of cars as well. Rockstar introduced HSW vehicles to GTA Online that are faster than any cars we've had before. To reflect how insanely fast these vehicles are, the needle on the RPM meter goes off the gauge and completely past the limit. On the Vapid Ratel truck, the custom top exit exhausts will open and close when you rev the car. If you look closely, Michael holds the Micro SMG different to Franklin and Trevor and even our online characters.
Crap!
Just like in real life, NPCs who have parked their cars on the side of the street or in a parking lot often haven't parked straight or correctly. All of the clocks around the map are actually correct to the in-game time and move with the time. If you shoot a cop in the leg, if there's another cop nearby, there's a good chance they'll come over and try to drag them out of the fight. You can call almost all of the phone numbers you see around the map, so any number that's advertising something on a billboard or on the side of a vehicle, when you call that number, someone will either pick up or you'll go to a realistic voicemail.
not here. Call back later.
All of the products in Simeon's car dealership just have really funny names. Comment your favorite one below. Mine's definitely Tighten Your Nuts. That's a good one. Also in Simeon's, if you look at his business license on the wall, you can see that the license is hereby granted to Auto Repair Premises, a street in Los Santos, a zip code. The Hot Ring Hellfire has custom air brakes on the roof that try to slow the car down when you brake at a certain speed. At this point, we probably all know that GTA 5 has working sweat, but did you know just going outside in the middle of the day, as opposed to going out at night, if you just go out when it's hot, you can see that the character will have some sweat stains on their back, without even doing much physical activity. Despite several versions of the game not having ray tracing, GTA 5's shadows are still incredibly realistic. Just take a look at the difference in the shadows when it's sunny and clear versus when it's cloudy and overcast. Phones actually stop bullets. When you drive underground or in a tunnel, your GPS waypoint signal on your map will actually disappear. If you're like me, for a long time you might have thought this was just a bug, but no, this is actually a tiny detail to how it works in real life, or at least how it used to work in real life.
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my pack like Wolverines. But you won't find me on the mountaintop. Need no calculator, I could wear it 'cause